Now taking a more aggressive stance to get underway. Pyongyang abruptly canceled.
Trajectory is very, very damaging.
Details of secret American surveillance program.
The world is awake, and so are we. This is This Morning on TBS EFM.
Millions of people are lining the streets in cities around the world to watch fireworks and count down the new year. New Zealand's Auckland was the first major city to ring in the new year, with a huge fireworks display and music blasting from its iconic Sky Tower. But as you said, still some places are yet to welcome 2015. European countries will begin celebrating in about 30 minutes, and New Yorkers will watch the city lower its trademark crystal ball over Times Square at 2 p.m. Korean time, and countries will continue to celebrate until about 9 p.m. Korean time, so we can keep the party going all day.
The United Nations and human rights groups have called for the prosecution of U.S. officials involved with the CIA interrogation of the Al-Qaeda suspects. Now, they're saying that the U.S. is legally obliged to bring those responsible to justice.
Yes, that's right. But the mayor there is saying that these cases cannot be compared. He says the difference is that the surveillance footage appeared to show 18-year-old Antonio Martin pulling a gun shortly before he was shot. Over the past few weeks, North Korea was blamed for this hacking attack, but they have denied any involvement.
So far, 25 suspected jihadists have had their passports removed. Now, German law also allows authorities to seize passports. The new measures were announced after officials warned that the country faces a growing security threat. Dozens of Australian nationals are said to be fighting for the militants in Iraq and Syria. For dual nationals involved, this new proposal may mean revoking or suspending the citizenship. The video urges followers to carry out attacks on shopping centres in the US, Canada and the UK. Mr. Johnson said this threat is part of a new phase of terrorism and that attacks would increasingly come from independent actors in their homelands. Yes, the blogger was previously given a 15-year jail term and was freed on bail last year. Now, Mr. Fattah gained fame during the 2011 uprising as a campaigner against military trials for civilians. He was charged under laws that prohibit protests without prior government permission. He was accused of organising an illegal protest in 2013 and of assaulting a policeman. Other defendants also on trial received sentences ranging from 3 to 5 years. There was uproar in the courtroom after the verdicts.
Yeah, and this also tied in with the Al Jazeera case, right?
Yes, that's right. The Al Jazeera journalists Mohammed Fahmy and Bahir Mohammed also appeared in the same court yesterday at the start of their retrial. The men were freed on bail earlier this month after more than a year behind bars. The activists there produced a play called The Wolf Bride about a fictional monarch and his advisor. It was performed at a Bangkok university in 2013 to mark the anniversary of a 1973 anti-dictatorship uprising led by students. Now, Thailand's monarch protection law is the world's harshest, carrying a punishment of 3 to 15 years in jail for anyone who defames, insults or threatens